Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're stepping into a world that's often misunderstood. The world of smoking. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let's flip the script. In this video, we're going to explore some surprisingly intriguing benefits of smoking that you probably haven't heard before. We'll reveal some fun and lighthearted insights that might just change how you think about it. So, sit back, relax, and get ready for a ride through the unexpected perks of smoking that will keep you hooked until the last minute. But before we start the video, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. B. I publish scientific and cultural content, and I also publish horror stories. If you are interested in this content, subscribe to my channel and do not forget to support me in order to publish more videos. Smoking has many benefits and advantages that no one will tell you about. Today we will mention them to you one by one. Let's begin. 1. The enhanced physical appearance. A smoky glow. Forget skincare routines, clean diets, and sunscreen. For those looking to fast-track the aging process, smoking is the perfect solution. Why wait for your 50s to experience the wrinkles and sagging skin that come with old age when you can enjoy them in your 30s? Smokers don't have to spend money on those expensive wrinkle creams. Just light up a cigarette, and the collagen in your skin will break down naturally, leaving you with that sought-after leathery, sun-dried look, even if you've never set foot in a tanning bed. Additionally, nothing completes the aesthetic of a dedicated smoker like a pair of deep-set eye bags. These are not the typical bags that come from a few sleepless nights. No, these are designer bags, earned through years of nicotine-induced poor circulation. Combine this with the signature smoker's complexion, a shade of grayish yellow that screams, "I make poor life choices," and you've got a look that turns heads everywhere you go. 2. Teeth whitening. No, thanks. The modern world is obsessed with having bright white teeth, but smokers know better. They understand that yellowed nicotine-stained teeth are a badge of honor, a visual representation of their dedication to the cause. While others spend fortunes on teeth whitening products, smokers save their money. After all, who needs pearly whites when you can achieve a much more interesting shade of brown? And the benefits don't stop there. Smokers also get to enjoy the unmistakable scent of stale tobacco clinging to their breath, which serves as an excellent deterrent to close conversations. Forget expensive breath mints or gum. A steady habit of chain smoking will ensure that people maintain a comfortable distance from you at all times. 3. The economic savings of smoking. There is a common misconception that smoking is an expensive habit. Sure, cigarettes may cost a small fortune these days, but let's not forget the savings you'll enjoy in other areas of life. For example, think of all the money you'll save on food. Smoking is a well-known appetite suppressant, which means you can skip meals entirely. Why bother eating a balanced diet when you can just puff away your hunger? It's an all-in-one diet plan and hobby. Moreover, smoking ensures that you'll never have to worry about outliving your retirement savings. With the multitude of diseases and health complications that smoking can cause, you'll likely avoid the hassle of aging altogether. Rather than spending years in a nursing home, you can check out early, leaving more funds for your heirs, if they can inherit anything after the astronomical hospital bills have been paid. 4. A healthy dose of social isolation. Smokers are often lamented for their isolation in today's world of public smoking bans. But what people fail to realize is that this is a benefit. While others are stuck in crowded cafes, enduring the drone of endless small talk, smokers get to enjoy the sweet solitude of the outdoors. No more awkward conversations with coworkers or being trapped in stuffy office parties. The minute you light up, you're given the perfect excuse to escape into the great, albeit smoke-filled outdoors. As smoking is increasingly banned in public spaces, smokers now have the privilege of exploring the hidden, less crowded corners of their cities. Rooftop smoking areas, alleys, and hidden balconies all become havens where you can ponder the deeper questions of life. It's practically meditation, but with the added joy of lung damage. And let's not forget the special community that smoking fosters. In today's divided world, smokers have formed their own tight-knit tribe. The smoking area at work or in a bar isn't just a place to take a break. It's a gathering ground for fellow aficionados of poor life choices. These bonds are forged in shared coughing fits and complaints about smoking regulations. In an age of disconnection, the solidarity among smokers is a rare and beautiful thing. Who needs lung capacity when you have camaraderie? 5. Cardiovascular adventures, living on the edge. Why settle for boring, predictable health when you can experience the thrill of cardiovascular complications? Smoking provides the perfect opportunity to test the limits of your heart's endurance. Every cigarette you smoke adds a little more strain to your heart, making every heartbeat a thrilling gamble. Will it keep going? Will it give out? Who knows? Every puff is a step closer to the ultimate adrenaline rush, a heart attack. For those who enjoy a good challenge, the buildup of arterial plaque offers a constant source of excitement. While others rely on artificial stimulants for a rush, smokers have the real deal coursing through their veins. It's like playing a game of Russian roulette with your own circulatory system, without the inconvenience of carrying a firearm. And if you're one of the lucky smokers who experiences a stroke or other cardiovascular event, you can take pride in knowing you're among an elite group of thrill seekers. Why bother with extreme sports when smoking offers all the danger and none of the safety precautions? 6. Lung capacity, a fun-sized version. There's a misconception that having large, healthy lungs is a good thing. But smokers know that less is more. By reducing their lung capacity, they get to experience life in a more intimate, scaled-down way. Simple activities like walking upstairs or even having a conversation become exciting challenges that test their endurance. Lung diseases like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease are simply the body's way of letting smokers experience life at a slower pace. While others rush through their day, smokers are forced to take their time, savoring each breath as though it were their last. It's an exercise in mindfulness, without all the yoga mats and incense. And for those who develop emphysema, there's the added bonus of sounding like Darth Vader every time they breathe. Who needs deep breathing exercises when you can have the raspy, labored breath of a true smoker? It's all part of the charm. 7. A boost to the economy. The tobacco industry is one of the most reliable sources of revenue in today's economy. Without the loyal dedication of smokers, countless jobs would be lost. From cigarette manufacturing to advertising agencies tasked with rebranding smoking as cool, despite decades of research to the contrary, the smoking economy is a well-oiled machine. By lighting up, you're not just hurting yourself, you're supporting an entire ecosystem of employment. Then, of course, there's the healthcare sector. Smoking ensures that hospitals and doctors never have to worry about a shortage of patients. With the rise in smoking-related illnesses, from lung cancer to cardiovascular disease, the medical field has plenty of business. Think of it as job security for healthcare professionals. You're doing your part to keep them busy, one puff at a time. 8. The beautiful sound of a smoky cough. Forget those bland, quiet people who walk around breathing comfortably. The sound of a smoker's cough is like a symphony of regret. Each raspy hack is a reminder that you're truly living life to its fullest or perhaps shortest. It's a unique melody that smokers can enjoy throughout the day and night, often waking themselves up to the comforting sound of their own deteriorating lungs. This delightful cough also doubles as a conversation starter. Who needs words when your lungs can speak for you? The more persistent the cough, the more experienced you appear. It's a way of marking your territory. Your wheezing cough announces to the world that you've committed to this lifestyle fully. 9. Reducing the population problem, one smoker at a time. It's no secret that the world is facing overpopulation. Resources are dwindling, cities are overcrowded, and the environment is suffering. Enter smoking, the unlikely hero of this crisis. By significantly reducing life expectancy, smokers are doing their part to lessen the burden on society. Fewer people living to old age means fewer mouths to feed, fewer pensions to pay out, and more space for the next generation. 10. Mastering the art of multitasking. In our fast-paced world, the ability to multitask is revered. Smokers, however, have perfected a unique form of multitasking that combines enjoyment with self-sabotage. While non-smokers might spend their breaks sipping coffee or enjoying a snack, smokers are busy lighting up, inhaling, and contemplating the life choices that led them here, all at the same time. The act of smoking itself requires a delicate balance. Holding the cigarette, managing the ash, and attempting to carry on a conversation without losing your breath. It's a skill that should be celebrated. Plus, the act of stepping outside to smoke provides a perfect excuse to escape mundane office tasks or family responsibilities. Why bother being productive when you can stand outside, letting the world know just how committed you are to making poor choices? 11. The adventure of withdrawal. Quitting smoking is a challenge that few undertake, and for good reason. The journey of withdrawal is a thrilling roller coaster ride of emotions that nobody can replicate. The physical and psychological battles that ensue when trying to quit provide a captivating narrative worthy of the finest drama. Picture this. One day, you're happily puffing away, and the next, you're a jittery mess, plagued by cravings and mood swings. This unexpected twist in the plot is nothing short of cinematic. Who needs soap operas when you can experience your own personal drama every time you try to cut back on nicotine? Withdrawal not only heightens emotions but also offers a crash course in coping mechanisms. As cravings strike, smokers learn to navigate their newfound anxiety, either by indulging in other vices or creating elaborate distractions. It's an exploration of the human psyche that rivals the most intense psychological thrillers. The real-life lessons learned during this time of crisis? Priceless? 12. Flavor exploration, a journey of distaste. Many gourmet food enthusiasts dedicate their lives to exploring unique flavors and tastes. Smokers, however, can skip all that pretentiousness. The beauty of smoking is that it completely dulls the senses, especially taste and smell. Why bother with the complexities of fine dining when you can enjoy the smoky, acrid flavor of your favorite cigarette? The delightful aftertaste of tobacco ensures that meals become a bland affair. Every bite becomes secondary to the lingering essence of smoke, creating a culinary experience unlike any other. You'll never have to worry about the latest food trends or what's in this season. Instead, you can bask in the consistently mediocre flavors of your poorly chosen meals. 13. The Smoker's Circle, a brotherhood of bad decisions. Smoking has a magical way of bringing people together, creating a brotherhood of bad decisions. While non-smokers engage in their wholesome activities, smokers gather in designated areas, bonding over their shared addiction. Each puff serves as a reminder of their loyalty to one another and their collective disregard for their health. It's like a secret society, one that thrives on mutual encouragement to continue smoking despite overwhelming evidence of its dangers. Conversations flow freely in these circles, often ranging from tales of medical woes to sarcastic rants about government regulations. The camaraderie among smokers is unmatched, creating a space where everyone feels a sense of belonging, regardless of their health status. Now that we've humorously touched on the benefits of smoking, let's take a moment to clear the air. It's important to remember that while some might jokingly claim there are advantages, the truth is far from it. So, let's wake up and look at the real picture. Smoking isn't just a quirky habit or a casual indulgence. It's a serious health risk that affects not only the smoker but everyone around them. The so-called benefits pale in comparison to the overwhelming evidence of harm. Now, let's dive into the shocking realities of smoking, starting with the immediate effects it has on your health and well-being. 1. Chronic respiratory conditions. Smoking is the primary cause of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which includes chronic bronchitis and emphysema. These conditions lead to irreversible damage to the lungs, characterized by chronic cough, mucus production, and breathlessness. The damage progresses over time, significantly impairing quality of life and leading to increased morbidity and mortality rates. 2. Lung cancer. Lung cancer is the most lethal cancer type globally, with smoking responsible for approximately 85% of all cases. The carcinogenic substances in tobacco smoke cause mutations in lung cells, leading to uncontrolled cell growth. The prognosis for lung cancer is typically poor, with survival rates significantly lower compared to many other cancer types. 3. Cardiovascular diseases. Smoking is a major contributor to cardiovascular diseases, including heart attacks and strokes. The chemicals in tobacco smoke damage the lining of blood vessels, leading to atherosclerosis, the buildup of fatty deposits in arteries. This condition narrows the arteries, restricting blood flow and increasing the risk of blood clots, which can cause life-threatening events. 4. Impaired immune function. The immune system of smokers is compromised, rendering them more susceptible to infections. Smoking inhibits the activity of immune cells and decreases the body's ability to fight off pathogens. As a result, smokers experience higher rates of respiratory infections, such as pneumonia and bronchitis, compared to non-smokers. 5. Gastrointestinal issues. Smoking is linked to several gastrointestinal disorders, including peptic ulcers and Crohn's disease. Nicotine can alter digestive processes and increase stomach acid production, leading to ulcer formation. Furthermore, smoking increases the risk of cancers in the digestive tract, including those of the esophagus, stomach, and pancreas. 6. Reproductive health problems. Smoking adversely affects reproductive health in both genders. In women, smoking is associated with reduced fertility, ectopic pregnancy, and complications during pregnancy, such as low birth weight and premature birth. In men, smoking can lead to erectile dysfunction and decreased sperm quality, affecting overall fertility. 7. Nicotine addiction. Nicotine, the primary addictive substance in tobacco, leads to physical and psychological dependence. Smokers often experience withdrawal symptoms when attempting to quit, including irritability, anxiety, and intense cravings. This addiction can perpetuate the cycle of smoking, making cessation efforts challenging. 8. Mental health impacts. While some individuals may smoke as a coping mechanism for stress or anxiety, research indicates that smoking can exacerbate these conditions. Smokers are at a higher risk for developing anxiety disorders and depression, as nicotine withdrawal can lead to mood swings and increased irritability. The false sense of relief provided by smoking can create a vicious cycle of dependency and worsening mental health. 9. Healthcare costs. The financial implications of smoking extend beyond the cost of purchasing tobacco products. Smokers often incur higher healthcare expenses due to smoking-related illnesses, including chronic diseases and cancers. These costs can burden individuals, families, and healthcare systems, leading to increased insurance premiums and healthcare expenditures. 10. Lost productivity. Smoking contributes to lost productivity in the workforce due to increased absenteeism and decreased work performance. Smokers are more likely to take sick days related to smoking-related health issues, leading to financial losses for employers and a decrease in overall workplace efficiency. 11. Cost of cessation programs. The burden of smoking also extends to public health systems that must provide cessation support and education programs. While these initiatives are crucial for reducing smoking prevalence, they require significant funding and resources to implement effectively. 12. Pollution. Smoking has significant environmental consequences. Cigarette butts are the most commonly discarded form of litter, leading to environmental pollution. They contain harmful chemicals that leach into the soil and waterways, posing risks to wildlife and ecosystems. Moreover, the production of tobacco contributes to deforestation, habitat destruction, and increased greenhouse gas emissions. 13. Wildfires. Improper disposal of cigarette butts is a leading cause of wildfires, which can devastate ecosystems, destroy homes, and threaten lives. The financial costs associated with wildfire management and recovery efforts further exacerbate the negative economic impacts of smoking. 14. Air quality. The act of smoking releases toxic chemicals into the air, contributing to indoor and outdoor air pollution. Secondhand smoke poses significant health risks to non-smokers, especially children and vulnerable populations, leading to respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular problems, and even cancer. 15. Stigmatization. Smokers often face social stigma and discrimination, particularly in public spaces where smoking is restricted. This societal pressure can lead to feelings of isolation and shame, making it more challenging for individuals to quit smoking. The negative perception of smoking can also impact relationships and social interactions. 16. Impact on families. The negative consequences of smoking extend to family members, particularly children, who may be exposed to secondhand smoke. Families may face emotional and financial strains due to the health impacts of smoking, leading to potential conflict and dysfunction within the household. 17. Generational effects. Smoking can have lasting impacts on future generations. Children of smokers are more likely to start smoking themselves, perpetuating the cycle of addiction. Additionally, maternal smoking during pregnancy can lead to adverse health outcomes for infants and children, including developmental issues and increased susceptibility to chronic diseases. In summary, smoking carries severe health risks that extend far beyond the individual smoker. It contributes to a range of diseases, including various cancers and chronic respiratory conditions, leading to significant morbidity and mortality. The impact on mental health cannot be overlooked, as nicotine addiction often perpetuates stress and anxiety rather than alleviating it. Additionally, the societal costs of smoking, such as healthcare expenses and loss of productivity, are substantial. By understanding these harmful effects, we can better advocate for healthier lifestyles and support efforts to reduce smoking rates, ultimately fostering a healthier community for all.